welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tag video. It is going to be the Would You Rather book tag, originally created by eBooks. I'll have the link down below. A lot of YouTubers have been doing it recently. Kat from Katastic did it, and Carol from The Reading Wallflower. Links down below as always. I really wanted to do this video. It sounds like a lot of fun and the questions are actually pretty interesting, so let's get started. The first question is, would you rather read only trilogies or standalones? For me, this is a pretty easy question. I would rather only read trilogies. A lot of the stuff that I read is fantasy, sci-fi, paranormal type of stuff, and I find that a lot of that either comes in trilogies, duologies, or series. So that's kind of actually a pretty easy question for me. Question number 2, would you rather only read female or male authors? This is a question that I don't particularly like, just because I don't necessarily judge books by the gender of their author. But I guess if I really did have to pick, I think I would have to pick female authors, just because I guess like in the genre that I enjoy, there's a lot more female authors than male authors, I would say. So I guess if I had to pick, I would pick female authors, even though that would mean that I would have to get rid of some of my favorite male authors, including Rick Riordan, and I don't want to do that. Question number 3, would you rather shop at Barnes & Nobles or Amazon? I would have to pick Amazon. After finding out about Amazon and kind of their shadiness and just complete crap fest, basically, I have problems with them about that, but their books are just so much cheaper. Even though I love going to Barnes & Noble and physically picking up a book and taking it home with me, it's usually a lot more expensive. So I guess if I had to pick, I would pick Amazon. Can I just pick the book outlet? Amazon, why aren't you better than that? Question number 4, would you rather all books become TV series or movies? I would rather them just become movies. One, because I feel like there have just been so many great book to movie adaptations recently. I feel like they're nailing it over the head each time, and they're just doing an awesome job. So I have faith that that would continue. And then 2, because I feel like even though I would love to see a book be turned into a TV series, I feel like in a TV series, because a lot of the time they have to be so long, and also depending on the viewership, they feel the need to just make it super long and extend it. Because of that, they would maybe switch things around, or they wouldn't stay as true to the book as they could, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like it when they veer off into a completely different direction from the book. I feel like it's necessary if you're going to do a book to movie adaptation or a book to whatever adaptation, that you stay as true to the book as possible, and I don't think that they would do that if it was a TV series. So I would have to pick a movie for that one. Question number 5, read 5 pages a day or 5 books a week? 5 books a week, because there is no way in hell I could ever only read 5 pages a day. That's not gonna happen. Even though it would be pushing it for me a little bit to be reading 5 books a week, I would still much rather deal with the stress of reading too many books rather than stressing out because I can only read 5 pages and I want to know what happens and I can't because I can only read 5 pages a day. That would just nope, not happening. Question number 6, would you rather be a professional book reviewer or a professional writer? If you guys have watched any of my videos, you'll know I would rather be a professional writer any day. I want to be a professional writer. I wanted to be a professional writer since elementary school, since I read Harry Potter and I found out that you could actually get paid to write awesome stories. Question number 7, I will read from my computer because it's a very long question. Would you rather only read your top 20 favorite authors over and over, or always read new ones that you haven't read before? I think I would have to go with always read new ones. There's just so many books out there that I could read, and as much as I love my favorites, I have already read them and they're in my brain, they're in my heart, and they will always be my favorites. But there's just so many other books that I could read. And honestly, as for my top 20, 7 of them would be the Harry Potter books. I think I've probably read Sorcerer's Stone at the very least 10 times, and then the rest of them maybe a little bit less. Actually, I've probably read it more than 10 times. So I could always keep them. I don't have to read them. I can always just look at them and gaze at them lovingly from across my room, and I'd be happy with that. Question number 8. Would you rather be a librarian or a bookseller? As much as I would love to work at a bookstore, I have worked a customer service position before. And let me tell you, working customer service is not the best job in the world. I think that it should be like a high school graduation requirement for kids to work a customer service job, because there are just so many assholes in the world. I feel like if we all got that experience, then maybe there is a slight chance that there would be less asshole customers. I know it's not a very realistic thought, but I'm hoping. As for a librarian, even though I do feel like that is kind of very customer service related, maybe being a librarian would just give you a lot more freedom. I could just do a lot of events. I might be able to meet authors. I could pick books for the library. I feel like it'd be a lot more fun and maybe slightly less stressful to be a librarian than it would be to sell books, just because I wouldn't have to deal with the people. Number 9, my favorite number. Only read your favorite genre or every genre except your favorite. Is that even a question? Of course I would pick my favorite genre. It's my favorite genre for a reason, and there are plenty of books. I don't think I would ever run out of things to read. And the last question, only read physical books or ebooks? Physical books. I love physical books. I love collecting them. I love staring at them lovingly like they're my babies. I love smelling them when they're new. I love turning the pages. I love paperbacks in particular because you can do this thing where you can just like hold a hand and do other things while you read. So those were all the questions for the Would You Rather book tag. I don't know who I tag. I'm not entirely sure who hasn't done this tag yet, to be honest. Sandra, if you haven't done this, I tag you. Anyone who hasn't done this tag, I tag you to do it. It's really fun to think up of these answers and stuff, so feel free to do it. If you want to do it, go ahead. Nobody tagged me. I did it anyway. Who needs friends to tag you in things? So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all of my social media, which will be linked down in the bottom bar. Goodreads, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. The important ones. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a list video. You guys know I love my list videos.